But you hurt me so much that I had to leave you. Girl, I thought that you and I would be perfect together. But you hurt me so much that I had to leave you.
What a time to be alive! Come on! F1 2024 Japanese Grand Prix quali. Holy shit! I have actually stayed up. I don't fucking believe it. I can't even lie. Bro, what is this? What is this sauce that keeps... Fuck off. Please! Yeah, there we go. Oh, right, I don't even know how I've managed to stay awake for this event. Last race in Australia, I actually missed quali because I was way too tired. Obviously, I'm from the UK. If you can't tell by my accent, you're a fucking idiot. That's a joke. It's currently 10 to 7 AM here in Rule Britannia. So I'm pretty knackered, but don't worry. We're getting on this. We're getting on it. And we're getting on it now. Bottoms up. Fucking hell. That is... Oh, that's like cardiac arrest levels of fucking caffeine just enter my bloodstream. Not ideal. We move. Let me just get the counters ready. Quali ain't gonna begin for another 10 minutes or so. So, yeah. Put that there, and then I'll move my yawn counter to there. Which I will keep updating, by the way, as we go through the session. Fuck. Oh. I just realised I've got normal latency on my YouTube stream. That's an L on my part, my bad. So, let's go over some things, shall we? We begin in about 8 minutes. I thought I'd start a bit earlier just so I could talk about some things. So... Sorry, fucking hell. I deeply apologise for that. After another pretty uneventful fucking practice, nothing can be as dull as practice 2 though, but practice 3 was still pretty dull. We saw mostly medium long runs and a couple soft hot laps near the end. I think it is the normal in terms of where teams are. It is back to basics. You've got the Red Bull P1, I would say McLaren P2 joint with Mercedes, and then Ferrari P3 and maybe Aston P4. Oh no, sorry, Ferrari P4, Aston P5. Back to basics, you could say. Now I do want to say though, I might fuck up a lot of my commentary, and I might do a bit of stuttering, a bit of blanking. I'm way too tired for this. I'm purely going off caffeine right now. And yeah, I'm a bit fucked. But, you know, lock in. 6 minutes or so away until we begin. I do think it's going to be another bit of boring quali in terms of like the top 5. I reckon I said in my predictions during practice earlier, I said Verstappen pole. I said Norris P3, Perez P4, see what I mean? Verstappen P1, Norris P2, Perez P3, Piastri P4, Leclerc P5, Alonso P6, Sainz P7, Tsunoda P8, Bottas P9, Ricciardo P10 was my prediction. I decided to go a bit more fun rather than just your boring. And I don't even know if we're going to see any shockers. I think the oh, hang on, there's the theme tune playing. It's a bit early. But I do think it's going to be a pretty dull session, and the traffic through Sector 1 is going to be horrible. How on now? 5 minutes. If you don't know how quali works, David Croft will probably explain it to you about 60 times. Why is that? Wait, why is that time? Sorry to my fucking YouTube. Wait, why is there timers going on my screens? Fuck off. Quali ain't started yet. Ignore those timers. David Croft will probably explain it to you about 16 times over the course of this quali, but if you don't know how quali works, we do an 18-minute session, the bottom 5 get eliminated, and then we do a 15-minute session, and the bottom 5 get eliminated, and then we do a 12-minute session, and that's it. David Croft goes into a lot more depth for no reason, so there we go. Aww. Oh, that's fucking horrible. Oh, poor cat. Little cat got. Oh. Anyway, I'm getting distracted by cats. So yeah. Just get a few things ready before we get cracking. I really need to sign into my F1 related Twitter onto my computer because having to type on my phone is not fun. Can I do... You can add an existing account. I don't know what that... I don't know. This. Anyway, finally got that done. Let's lock in. We begin in just a couple minutes' time. And, of course, quali is arguably more exciting than the race. But, like I said, I'm very tired. I'm a bit delusional. I'm a bit fucked. So, it's probably not going to be one of my best live streams. But let's lock in anyway. That's a great video. You know what really annoys me? On Twitter, on my main Twitter account, which is mostly Rocket League and West Ham United themed, it shows me like tweets from F1 accounts that are really funny and good. What I would like is to see those accounts and those tweets on my F1 only related Twitter account, but I never do, and it's the most frustrating thing in the world because I'm trying to grow my F1 Twitter account, but you know I can't because the only tweets I see, it says for you, but all it really means is who I follow. It's very rare. I don't think I've ever seen a tweet. Hang on, wait. We're underway! We are underway! Never mind, ignore what I was just about to say, because quite frankly, no one gives a fuck. Here we are, quali, let's lock in, cook, go. Come on! Instantly K-Mag comes out the pits. Come on! It's quali time. Lock me the fuck in. I've just had some chicken wings. I'm loving life. Let's go. Okay, what I was going to say is that why can't I see F1 related tweets on my F1 Twitter? I have to log in on my PC. But anyway, who gives a fuck? Let's lock in for quali. 17 minutes of Q1. So far, Kevin Magnussen, the only driver to leave the pits. And obviously, as drivers come out, I will update you on where people are. The Sky Sports F1 team say that Charles Leclerc should assert himself more, but when he points out a mistake on the radio, he is emotional, agitated, and vents. So basically, what this account is saying is that no matter what Leclerc does, he's in the wrong. You see that a lot in journalism and sports punditry. There's no, like, compliments. There's no sympathy. It's, you're a prick, but if you don't do what you did, you're still a prick anyway. Alright, by the way, still only K-Mag out on track. Let's go to sector time so we can tell you how he's getting on. So I think he is actually doing his lap now. He has had one lap round. I don't know what the track conditions are. I'll find out in just a second. Let me see what Magnussen's sector 1 time is. And it is going to be it's a 32.2. So that's about 9/10 away from the fastest sector 1 time we saw in practice earlier. Looking at track conditions, unfortunately the Sky Sports broadcast is just looking in the garages rather than Magnussen, who's currently on track doing a fucking hot lap. What are we doing, lads? Come on, what the fuck are we doing? Magnussen is literally out of the garage, currently on a quali lap, and they're looking in the garages. Right, Magnussen through sector 2, he does a 40.9, so also about 6 or so tenths away from the fastest sector 3 time we saw in practice earlier. So, not looking particularly good for the Haas car, currently about 1.7 seconds away from the fastest FP3 time. And he's going to do a 1 minute 31.2. That is the first lap time that we see here in Japan. Quali. That's really slow. That's really slow. That's like medium pace, medium tyre pace in like a midfield car in practice. That's what that is. Logan Sargent's also just popped out of the pits areas. I wonder if anyone is going to go for a medium. Oh, Magnussen went a bit wide. Well, hang on. I've just clocked. I've just clocked something. They have changed the onboard cameras on the F1 cars. They've changed the color correction slightly, and they've made it a bit more shaky, so you get a better feel for the speed. It still isn't proper good, but it's there. So Magnussen did make a few cock-ups throughout his lap. Conditions are, like, decently dry, and here we go. Cars on track. Both Williams out, both Red Bulls out, both Ferraris out, and Lewis Hamilton's just come out. Come on. It's time. Here we fucking go. Piastri also coming out. I believe Magnussen's probably going to go back in, or is he going to go for another hot lap? Yeah, Magnussen comes back into the pits. Nice. I'm curious what the cutoff will be. I'm going to say, like, a low 31, high 30. I think will be the cutoff. It might actually, to be fair, it could be a lot less. I mean, Verstappen did a 29.5, and there are a lot of cars in the low 30s and high 29s, so I'm not actually that sure what the cutoff will be. It'll probably be like like a 30.6 or a 30.8, that kind of region. But let's see some sector times. Who's on a lap? Both Astons have come out as well, and I think pretty much everyone's out on track right now. So Sargent is beginning a lap, and this is where... Hang on. Team radio from Piastri saying very dangerous from Russell. David Croft has just said that's not very British of George Russell, barging in front of a queue like that. That ain't a very... Is that a stereotype that I'm not aware of? Is that what we do as British people? We are respectful in queues? Like, the fuck? I don't even know. What is Blood waffling about? Sergeant goes fastest through Sector 1 with a 32.2. Albon then does a 32 dead and instantly goes 2 tenths faster than his teammate. Perez then does a 31.2, so 7.5 tenths quicker than Albon. Fucking hell. Verstappen's most likely going to go quicker through Sector 1. Into the 30s. Nearly a 31.1. So 1.5 tenths up on Perez through Sector 1. Sargent goes quicker than Magnussen through Sector 2. Does a 40.6. Leclerc through Sector 1 does a 31.7. So 7 tenths behind Verstappen, 5.5 tenths behind Perez. Albon through the middle sector, half a tenth down on Sargent. Sargent finishes his lap and does a 1 minute 30.6. Wow. So the cutoff is going to be way less than I thought. Albon does a 1 minute 30.3. The cutoff is actually going to be a really low 1 minute 30. Perez does a 1 minute 29.3, and there's a very high chance Verstappen goes into the 1 minute 28s already. Verstappen has just gone half a second quicker. Verstappen goes half a second quicker than Sergio Takeda Perez at a 1 minute 28.8. Oscar Piastri's gone P3 with a 29.4. Told you McLaren looked good. Sainz P4 at 29.5. Hamilton P5 at 29.6. Russell P6 at 29.799. Leclerc has just dropped to 9th because Fernando Alonso has just gone P2 with a 29.2. Oh my god! Fernando Alonso, what are we cooking, son? Lance Stroll, 7.5 tenths away from Alonso, goes P9. Okay. Danny Rick, P10. That's pretty shit. A 30.105, and it seems like in quali, the gaps are going to be really, really fucking close. Gaza across the line. Gaza goes P13 out of 15 drivers, a 30.4. Hulkenberg then goes P14, a 30.5. Next up is going to be Yuki Tsunoda, currently way up on his teammate by about 4 tenths. Tsunoda goes up to P8 with a 1 minute 29.8. And then we have Valtteri Bottas, Lando Norris with an unbelievable Sector 1 time, a 31.2. That's only a couple hundredths away from the fastest we've seen. That is fucking rapid. What about through Sector 2, though? A 40.5 is honestly really not that bad. Norris and Joe are the only drivers left to complete laps. Joe goes P18, Bottas P11, 8 tenths ahead of his teammate. Lando Norris... Oh. I thought Lando Norris was about to go like P2 or P3. He's actually down in P6. But it seems like, on the contrary, to practice, quali is close. Really fucking close. All 20 drivers has done their first hot laps now, and the top 20 is only split by 2.3 seconds. The top 10 is split by 1 second. We have Verstappen 4 tenths ahead of Alonso. You take Verstappen out the picture, and there is 1 second between second and third and 14th. So it is very, very close out there. But well, I said the cutoff would be a mid 1 minute 30. The cutoff is actually looking like a 30 dead or a high 29. I was a bit wrong. I was substantially wrong, is what you could say there. Back to sector times. Is anyone going for another hot lap? No. So everyone's going to get back in the pits. Now, will we see any more laps from... I think we'll see another lap from Perez, because I think he's safe. Let's see. He does. He's fine. Obviously only the bottom 5 go out. Ricciardo ain't doing a 29.3. Albon ain't doing that. Gasly ain't doing that. Ocon ain't doing. Basically, the bottom 8 aren't going to be able to beat that lap time. He should be fine to stay in the pits. I don't even know who's safe at this point. I mean, obviously, it's only the bottom 5 that go out, and, well, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Sargent, Gasly, Albon, Ocon, Joe, and Ricciardo all look to be going nearly out, and they ain't going any quicker. So I would honestly say Verstappen, Alonso, Perez, Piastri, Sainz, Norris, Hamilton, and maybe Russell are all safe right now. Everyone else might need just a little bit more. 5 minutes remaining. The only cars on track right now are both of the Williams. I'm going to go and let me move some shit. There's a lot. Wait, hang on. Empty bin. Look at that. I'm going to put a different shirt on. It's quali, so I'm going to get me Red Bull shirt on. I'm also going to clear most of this, because there's a lot of dirty washing here on my piano. Alright, cold. Let's go. Come on. How do my shirts get inside out every single time? Without doubt. They always do. I don't know how it happens. Right. Whee! Hello everyone, I'm back. Red Bull shirt on. Quali is a much more special occasion than, let's say, practice. Alex Albon going for a lap has an unbelievable sector 1 of 31.58. That is only about 3/10 away from the fastest. Logan Sargent, 1.5 tenths back, that's a 31.74. And Pierre Gasly, Charles Leclerc, and Kevin Magnussen have come out of the pits. Let's take a look at what tyres everyone's on. So Albon on new softs, Sargent on new softs, Leclerc on new, Magnussen on new, Stroll on new, and there's 3 minutes 20 left. So in about the next 40-50 seconds, we should see pretty much every driver except the top 6 or 7 come out. I'd be surprised if anyone in the top 4 come out. Because like I said, I mean, actually, to be fair, we could see depending on what lap time Albon does, that could inspire others to come out. Let's see, because obviously Albon is in one of the slower cars on the grid, and Albon does a 29.9, so that's his quali done. Goes P11. Logan Sargent goes P15, so he's right on the edge, and that is probably him out of Q1. So that's already 2 cars that the top 10 don't have to worry about. So I do believe that the top sort of 6 or 7, maybe top 8, are safe, and they could stay in the pits. So I'll be very surprised if anyone in the top 6 come out, and maybe as well the top fucking... what are they called? Top 8, that's the one. There we go. Okay. So let's look at sector times. And here we go. 2-minute warning. We are getting ready for the final laps. The final countdown When the 2-minute warning comes on, the bottom 5 get illuminated in a red shade. That means they are in danger of being eliminated. Now, there is a very high probability that Logan Sargent will finish last. Alex Albon, on his final lap, really bouncing and attacking those curves. Probably lost him a decent amount of time, to be fair. What a fucking idiot. Do you know what I mean? Norris has come back out. I'm a bit shocked by that. I don't think he needed to. I think Leclerc does, maybe. But Norris is definitely safe. Is he on the... If he's on the used, then fine. Yeah, he is. Okay, he's on used tyres. That's fine then. If you're on used and you go back out, fuck it, why not? If you feel like you could improve. Lance Stroll beginning his lap, as is Nico Hulkenberg. Albon and Sargent done with their sessions. Sargent right on the cusp, only safe by 0.2 of a second, with the entire 5 cars below him all needing lap times. Gasly 0.3 up on Sargent through sector 1. Magnussen 0.5 down on Sargent through sector 1. Next up to complete the first sector is Lance Stroll. He's in P12. He improves with a 31.3. Really good sector 1 time. Hulkenberg does a 31.6. So he's a 10th up on Sargent so far. Charles Leclerc does the fastest sector 2. Almost gets into the gets into the 39s. Fucking hell! Leclerc could potentially go in the top 3 or 4 here. Where's he going to go? Leclerc across the line. Leclerc goes P4 with 29.3, and that secures his place in Q2. Pierre Gasly goes P15 by 20 milliseconds and knocks out Logan Sargent. Logan Sargent is your first confirmed driver to be eliminated, but can Magnussen knock Gasly out? No! Magnussen misses out by 20 milliseconds. Magnussen, your second driver, eliminated. What a fucking idiot. Lance Stroll, probably safe to be fair, comes across the line, doesn't even improve his lap time. Shit driver. Nico Hulkenberg, the quaddy merchant, goes P11! Come on! My fucking guy! Daniel Ricciardo, currently up on Hulkenberg by 0.1 of a second. He needs a massive sector 3 here. He could potentially get through. Ocon goes P10. Ricciardo P16. Ricciardo comes across the line. Ricciardo goes P9. When it really mattered, Ricciardo pulled through. What a fucking guy. Come on. We love that. Yuki Tsunoda P12. Yuki Tsunoda improves to P10. Ricciardo beating Tsunoda. Bottas goes P8. Holy shit! Guan Yu Zhou, P20. Yeah, you're fucking shit, mate, honestly. What a time to be alive! Valtteri Bottas, P8. Daniel Ricciardo, P9. Nico Hulkenberg's through. Alex Albon's through. Esteban Ocon's through. What a time to be alive! Fuck me! What a time to be alive! Lance Stroll has been knocked out in Q1. Lance Stroll does a 1:30.024. His teammate Fernando Alonso, a 1:29.254. Lance Stroll was just qualified P16 for the Suzuka Japanese Grand Prix. Fernando Alonso, P2. Oh. Gasly complaining on the radio about his traction, and it was so fucking close. I can't believe that. the gap between first place, Max Verstappen, and P20 Guan Yu Zhou was 1.2 seconds. Oh my fuck! I can't believe that. Right, let me get back on my chair rather than just sitting down kneeling like a fucking idiot. What a Q1 that was. That's one of the best Q1s I've ever fucking seen. There are some unbelievable stories in that. Valtteri Bottas, P8. Daniel Ricciardo ahead of Tsunoda. Esteban Ocon through. Alex Albon through. Nico Hulkenberg through. Lance Stroll out. Some of the stories. It's a bit dull. Holy shit. By the way, I haven't even mentioned the fucking results. Like, I haven't even done that. I need to get, Guan Yu Zhou, by the way, on his final run, went into the chicane, lost the car a little bit, kept losing the car a little bit. That doesn't look horrible. I need to get a new timer. It's a 15-minute session now, so we'll do 14:45. Show dividers on, show hours, and then we want Google font that, and then we want the titles off. We want all the titles off. Is that good? Yes. Oh, what a session. That was unbelievable. I am so pleased I got to watch that live. That was class. So there are your new counters. I'll get them up and running when we actually get underway. I don't actually know when they do that. I'll probably be about like 3 or 4 minutes time, but... Fucking hell. Like, there are so many stories. Like, it's unreal. Oh, that's a right. Oh, fuck. Am I bleeding there now? Yes. Right, I'm bleeding now, but, you know, no one gives a fuck. We need to grind. Honestly, autocorrect's gonna be the death of me. By the way, Q2 underway. The timer is about... Yeah, you know what? That's gone a bit wrong. Okay, the timer's about 15 seconds too late, but fuck it. Both Red Bulls immediately out on brand new softs. They're probably looking to only do 1 lap, or maybe 2, but probably just the 1 lap getting to Q3. Oh, I fucking hate all correct, please. I hate mobile phones. Actually, you know what? Mid fucking session, I'm going on my PC and I'm logging in. I don't even know what the fucking email is either. Like, it's just a guess at this point. Sign into X. Let's see if this is the right one. What's my at? Oh, by the way, follow the Twitter, by the way, at FootCrimF1. Incorrect, please try again. Right, thank you. By process of elimination, I now know that is not the right... Wait. Yeah, sign in with this one. No, that's put me to my really old one. Like, my really old one. The one that I don't fucking use. Right, anyway, back to F1. We've currently got 11 minutes remaining. No one's actually set a lap time yet. I believe Sergio Perez is about to finish one. Yes, he is. Perez actually faster than Verstappen through Sector 1 and Sector 2. For fuck's sake! I thought Perez was actually going to go faster than Verstappen for the first time in forever, but no, Verstappen has the best Sector 3 of all time and goes 12, there is 12 milliseconds between Verstappen and Perez. What a fucking joke. I'm pissed. Alright, hang on, I need to try and log in on my account. It's not going very well. I don't know what email it's under, and it's really frustrating me. Piastri goes fastest in Sector 1, a 31.02. Verstappen did a 31.06, and Perez did, I believe, a 31.05 or 31.04. I believe. Somewhere in that region, but... Again, I don't know how much the drivers are going to step it up in Q2. Is a 28.7, which is what both Red Bulls have done, is that enough for Q3? Like... I'm not sure. Do you know what I mean? I don't fucking know. Right, let's log out of that account. Add an existing account. Log in with Google. Use another one. Oh, you're taking the fucking piss with me. You know, I'll do it after the session. It doesn't matter too much. Let's fuck that off. Right, Oscar Piastri goes P3 at 29.1, which is about 4/10 away from Sergio Tequila Perez in P2. Can Valtteri Bottas, I mean, he finished P8 in Q1, sorry. Can he continue that momentum and get into Q3? Fernando Alonso, by the way, a 29.082. So he's improved by 0.2 of a second to his Q1 lap. Hamilton goes P5 at 29.8. That Mercedes is shocking. Norris goes P3, the fastest Sector 1, the only geezer to go into the 30s here in Japan. Goes P3, a 28.9, which is still 0.2 away from Sergio Tequila Perez and Max Verstappen. Russell goes just behind his teammate by 24 milliseconds. Hamilton P6, Russell P7 out of 9 cars. Ocon coming across the line. He's currently hasn't set a time, and he goes last of all drivers with a 30.8. 2.5 tenths away from P9 Nico Hulkenberg. Next up is Ricciardo. And Ricciardo then goes last of all drivers with a 30.8. He needs another lap there. That's shocking. Sonoda, by the way, does a 30.4. So 4.5 tenths up on Ricciardo. Leclerc goes P5 with a 1 minute 29.2. And then Carlos Sainz goes ahead of him by 2 tenths. No, 1 tenth. Actually, 97 milliseconds to go P5. Very, very good. Lovely stuff. And the only other driver that hasn't done a lap yet is Alex Albon, who hasn't even come out of the garage yet. So he's probably going to have to go for a one-lap wonder. Don't know how that's going to go, but if the cutoff point was a low 1 minute 30 in Q1, it'll probably be like, what, a high, like a 29.7? I reckon it'll be about the same. Like a low 30, a high 29. Yeah, I'd say like a 29.8 or a 29.9 or a 20... Between a 29.7 and a 29.9 is probably your cutoff point. Both Red Bulls in the 1 minute 28, I think they're fine. Do you know what I mean? No one doing laps right now. I shall update you when we get some laps. I just wish there was a way you could see what email your account was under on Twitter. Oh, I can see the email. Oh, calm. I can do that after the session because I know what that email is. Actually, to be fair, I could probably do it in between Q2 and Q3. So far as well, Leclerc, Bottas, and Sainz all out on track. They're probably all just going to slither back into the pit lane. How lovely. Right, 5 minutes remaining, just under 6 minutes remaining, and no cars on track for another 2-3 minutes, and then we will get underway. Yes! What a time to be alive! I've actually signed in on my Twitter account on my PC. Class. Right, let's fuck that off. Perfect. Okay, nice. Now I can tweet with my keyboard. Like, I can type things. Whilst watching without having to use shitty phone autocorrect. 4 minutes remaining now. No one on track. No one fancying having a go. How have I been live for 50 minutes already? That makes sense, to be fair. Yeah, it does. In all fairness, that makes sense. To be quite frank with you, that makes perfect sense. Right, 3.5 minutes remaining. We have cars on track. Cars on track, ring the fucking bell. Lewis Hamilton and George Russell out, as well as Nico Hülkenberg. I need to keep in my mind to start calling these drivers by my fun nicknames. Lewis Hamilton, Posh Spice and Hulk are all out. And Esteban Ocon, I don't have a nickname for him yet. And Avocado is out as well. All on new softs, by the way. Brand new softs. They're going to absolutely blitz the timing boards. So far, it's a tough one, but I would say the top 7 are safe. The gap between P7 Leclerc and P8 Hamilton is half a second. Actually, it's more than that. It's 6/10. So I reckon the top 7 are all safe. Tsunoda's just come out. Bottas has come out. Albon has come out. Actually, no, his nickname's Albono, isn't it? Albono. So we've got Camilto, Posh Spice, Hulk, Ocon, Avocado, Albono, Tsunoda, and Bottas are all out. If you're wondering why I call him Bottas, well, obviously in England we don't say ass. We say, you got a nice ass. We say arse. And obviously Bottas has a weird obsession with getting his arse out. So Bottas, there it is. So the top 7 have all stayed in. I think the engineers at those teams are agreeing with me. I thought that said red flag then. It doesn't. It says that it's the 2-minute warning. The bottom 5 glow red. By the way, Hülkenberg and Hulk and Albano still haven't done any lap at all. They're going for they're going for a one-shot quali in the F1 game. That is what they're doing. Hamilton is going to be the first bloke to Camilto, not Hamilton, idiot. He's going to begin his lap. So is Posh Spice and Hulk. We could follow along with their sectors. But yeah, Camilto 6/10 behind Leclerc. Russell also 6/10 behind Leclerc. Bottas currently right on the edge of the safe zone. Let's see. Hamilton through sector 1. A 31.1. Really good time by Hamilton there. Really strong. This also means the top 7 now can't do any more laps. They haven't got enough time. Russell does a 31.3. 2/10 back from Hamilton through sector 1. Hülkenberg a 31.5. He's 4/10 behind Hamilton and 2/10 behind Hulk. Ocon does a 31.4. So currently a 10th up on Hulk. What about Avocado? Avocado does a 31.3. Ew, I'm interested in that. Camilto through the second sector is going to do a 40 dead. Hamilton having an absolute flyer here. Fucking hell. What about Posh Spice through the first sector? He's going to do a 40 dead as well. But Hamilton still 2/10 up. Tsunoda's a 31.2. So a 10th up on Avocado. Bottas has a 31.35. So he's down on Avocado by a diddy bit. Hamilton goes P3 with a 28.8. Great lap by Hamilton. Posh Spice goes P7. Hülkenberg goes P10. Right on the cusp. But I don't... Well, actually, to be fair, wait. Hang on. Ocon goes P11. Ocon is your first driver out. Daniel Ricciardo across the line. Daniel Ricciardo goes P10. He's probably going to get knocked out by his teammate. But great effort by Avocado, really. Alex Albon. P12, your second driver out is Albono. Yuki Tsunoda, currently down on his teammate by a diddy bit. And Tsunoda knocks his teammate out. Well fucking played. Valtteri Bottas. Oh. I thought... Fuck it. Right, you're 5 eliminated. Daniel Ricciardo, P11. Nico Hülkenberg, P12. Bottas, P13. Albano, P14. And Ocon, P15. Your total finishing order is Max Verstappen in P1. 12 milliseconds back is Checo Perez in P2. Hamilton with an unbelievable lap to put in P3. No wins in P4. Alonso P5. Chile in P6. Posh Spice P7. Pastry P8. Leclerc in P9. Tsunoda P10. And then we have Avocado P11. Hulk P12. Bottas P13, Albano P14, and Ocon P15. Tsunoda, that's 3 Q3s in a row now, isn't it, for Tsunoda? Unbelievable driving. Ricciardo, though, only 500ths away from his teammate. I think he can look up on that. That's a good effort. In comparison to his previous weekends, that is a decent effort. And you never know, if one of the top 10 or one of the top 9 had a stinker, meaning either probably Russell or Piastri, Ricciardo would be there as well. So overall, I think Ricciardo can be pleased with that effort, and we move on from there. So let's get the timer ready for Q3, which is 12 minutes long. So we'll do 11 minutes 30. Change the timers. There we go. It hasn't actually started yet. I'm going to turn them off. There we go. Boom. Right. Oh, fuck off. Ooh. Okay. See, this was good. Now I could just go on my PC and type things. Unreal. Excuse me. What was the actual gap between Tsunoda and Ricciardo? It was... Oh, maths. Right, so add 3. So 23. And then... 50. Yeah, it was 55. Okay, good ball knowledge. Right. Let's have another large swig of... oh, I've inhaled down the wrong pipe then. I think I've inhaled down my food pipe rather than my wind pipe, which is unfortunate. But currently drinking... let me do this so you can actually fucking see. Not that you're interested. It's called Vimto. Vimto Energy Zero. Natural caffeine with real fruit juice. What does natural caffeine mean? He also said, I just got this one strand of hair. For some reason, this one strand is always in the middle of my face. If I move it, you can see it's now up here. It doesn't, like, stay back. It needs to go on the attack every fucking time. Right, now Q3 should begin in any minute now. I need to get ready because I need to get the timers on. My prediction has gone a bit to pot. 2 of my top 10 are out. I said Ricciardo P10, he's P11. I said Bottas P9, he's P13. But of course, the rest can still be correct. So I said Verstappen P1, Norris P2, Perez P3, Alonso P4, Leclerc P5, Alonso P6, Sainz P7. And then I said... Wait, no. I just realised I didn't put either Mercedes in my top 10. Yeah, that's my bad. When I do predictions, I always forget one team or two, like 1 or 2 drivers. I've just completely forgot about Mercedes. Hang on, Q3 thing has now been updated. We should be getting started in about a minute's time, maybe a bit less. I say, like, I'm going to update my predictions. My old one will still stand. It's a new one as well. So I'm going to say Verstappen P1. I'm going to keep the top 6 or 7. I'm going to keep Verstappen, Norris, Perez. Yeah, You know what? No, I'm going to say Verstappen, Norris, Perez, Alonso, Sainz, no, Leclerc, Hamilton, Piastri, Sainz, Russell, Tsunoda is my prediction. I'm going to write that down because I'm going to fucking forget it. Nor, Per, Allo, Lek, PR, Ham, Sai, Russ, Su. That's my prediction. Bosh. Lovely. Let's see what that looks like come the end of Q3. Although, to be fair, looking at Perez's pace in Q2, there is no... what's the word? There is a very high probability that he could get P2, which would be nice for him. Because obviously he was what? P3 or... I think it was like P4 or 5 in Bahrain. Sort of similar in Saudi Arabia. He was always in the P4-5 ranges in all the qualies so far. So it's nice that he can actually fight and actually be on pace for a P2. It's a shame I can't look at their... Oh wait, no, actually I can do that. If I just go to the official Formula 1 thing... Here we go. So Perez did a 28.7, which is actually 0.6 faster than his Q1 time. Verstappen only went a 10th faster. Q3, by the way, we're fucking go. What does that say? 11:30. Cool. Do it now. Right, those timers are fully live, by the way. They're fully live. We are cooking. Lovely. But yeah, Verstappen only improved by 1/10. Perez improved by half a second. Hamilton improved by 8/10. Norris improved by 6/10. Unreal. But what my point was is that Perez was 1.5 up on Hamilton in P3. So there's no, doubt that Perez has got the pace for P2 here. And that would be lovely. Let me actually look at... I just want to look at the results. I don't, actually remember any of them. By the way, we're a minute and a half in. All 9 cars on track. The only car that isn't on track is Leclerc. Everyone on brand new software. We're probably going to see two runs here. One now, one near the end. Nice. So looking at Bahrain in quali, this is focusing on Perez. Perez was P5. Saudi Arabia was P3. Australia was P3. It's good form. And then the races themselves, P5 with extreme damage, and then P2. You can't really ask for much more from a guy that isn't very good at quali. Anyway, Hamilton is going to be the first geezer to get a lap underway. Russell just put in a monster Sector 2 time, by the way, at 51.5. Fucking hell, that's rapid. Now, of course, Q3 is where we see the drivers really give it some and actually risk and use a bottle. So Hamilton through Sector 1. Instantly into the 30s. That's a 30.91. Russell through Sector 1 is going to do a 30.18. So Hamilton 0.2 up on Russell through the first sector. Max Verstappen 31.86. No, 30.86, sorry. Yeesh. Perez, a 30.89. Perez is right there, you know. Fair play, Perez. We fucking love it. Come on. He's right there. He's not got enough for pole, but he's right in the fucking mixture. We love that. My fucking go. I love him. Hamilton, through the second sector, a 40.15. Again, Hamilton is cooking. I don't know what he's done. He's cooking, though. Russell goes faster, though. There's a 40.12. Hamilton across the line. The first geezer to finish a lap at 28.7 for Hamilton. Already quicker than the best Q2 time. Russell, a 29 dead. Hamilton, 2.5 tenths up. Max Verstappen, a 28.2. Love that. Tequila Perez. Okay, might need to retract my statement slightly. I said that Perez was right there. He's not really anymore. He sort of lost it. He was there, now he's not there. Right, Sainz goes P3, a 28.6. And then next up we have Oscar Piastri, who is currently up on... No, he's not up on Perez, I'm lying. Piastri goes P4 with a 28.7. Norris, fastest sector 1. He could go... He split the Red Bulls here, and he does! Lando Norris splits the Red Bulls, and my top 3 in quality predictions is currently spot on. Yuki Tsunoda stays P10. So, my top 3 is correct. And my bottom 2 are correct so far. So, the best Q2 time was a 7:40. The top 4 are already ahead of that. The gaps, so those are the first runs finished. So I'll run you through the lap times. We have Max Verstappen at 28.24. 2.5 tenths back is Norris with a 28.48. And then a further tenth and a bit back from him is Perez with a 28.6 dead. And then we have Sainz with a 28.68. Piastri at 28.76. Hamilton at 28.76. Alonso at 28.84. Russell at 29 dead. And Tsunoda at 30.19. Tsunoda's way off it. What the fuck? He's miles away. Anyway, 6 minutes remaining now in this lovely qualifying session. And, honestly, yeah, I'm quite happy with my predictions so far. I mean, just getting the top 3 right is already a result in itself, isn't it? I'm also surprised. It's completely unrelated to Formula 1 how my yawn counter hasn't gone up at all. This thing. Hang on. Hang on. That. The fact that that hasn't gone up yet is crazy to me. Like, that's... I'm fucked. I suppose it is my Vimto energy that's keeping me from yawning. It's very nice as well. Cold. It tastes like, Tropicana. I don't know if anyone in watching the stream has ever had that before. It's a wait, I don't think it's a British drink, but it's mainly sold in Britain, I think. It tastes like that. What's actually in it, though? It says fruit juice, but I don't know what that means. By the way, Leclerc hasn't done a lap time yet, and he ain't doing one yet. I think Leclerc is going for a one-lap wonder, or wait, no. I think Leclerc might have had his lap time deleted for track limits. Probably. Fernando Alonso asking his team why he's so slow and where he can improve. Leclerc, by the way, just beginning his lap. There is only 4.5 minutes left, meaning this is probably Leclerc's only chance for a pole lap or whatever the fuck lap he's going to go for. Purple through turn 4. Come on, Leclerc. Cook for us, lad. Keeps going green. And through sector 1, Leclerc is going to do a 31.1. So, quite a way away from anywhere near the top sort of 6. Leclerc going purple, though, through turn 8, 9, 10, and 11. Basically half of sector 2. Sergio Perez has just come out, by the way. So, he's going to go for another lap. I believe he's going to be on the new softs. Fuck knows. Leclerc, also fastest through turn 13. I have just kicked my PC, and I'm now in agonizing pain, so that's just not fun. Leclerc through Sector 2 goes fastest of anyone at 39.8. Come on, Leclerc. We know you're Mr. Saturday. You're the fucking qualifying GOAT. Do it for the boys. With a Jill Bianchi helmet. Comes across the line. And he goes. P7. Oh, that's... P7 for Charles Leclerc. That's probably... He's probably going to drop a bit more as well. Rough. Anyway, currently all 10 drivers out on brand new softs, except that Leclerc's actually done a lap already. He's got time to get around again and do another one. Wait, is Perez on a lap? No. So Perez is going to be the first bloke to start a lap, and then Verstappen, Sainz, Tsunoda, Leclerc, Alonso, Norris, Piastri, Hamilton, and then Russell. 2-minute warning is out. I don't even know if Leclerc's going to go for another lap. Let's follow Perez around, though. Goes yellow down the straight into turn 1. It's purple through turn 1. Go on, Perez. I'm going to turn the sectors off because I'm going to start shitting myself, getting a bit excited. Verstappen also starting his lap. Carlos Sainz starting his lap. And let's see what the drivers can do. 1 minute 30 remaining. Perez through sector 1. That's a 30.8. That is up on his time by about 2 tenths. Go on, the lad. Still quite down on Verstappen, though, who does a 37. So, half a tenth up on Perez through sector 1. Carlos Sainz through sector 1. A 31 dead. Doesn't improve. You're shit. Yuki Tsunoda. I'm getting stressed. Tsunoda. 31.3 through the first sector. He's way off it. To be fair, he's in the slowest car here by a mile. You can't blame him. He's still doing fantastic. Perez with the fastest sector 2 at 39.7. Holy shit, Perez is cooking. Verstappen through sector 2 is a 39.8. Perez is a 10th up. Perez is 1/10 up on Verstappen. Perez across the line. Perez... Alright, Perez goes P2. Verstappen goes within 7 hundredths. Okay, fuck it. Lovely. Sainz across the line. Sainz not improving. Sainz doesn't improve. He stays P4. Yuki Tsunoda across the line. Stays P10. Next up is going to be Alonso. And I don't even know how Perez hasn't gone fastest there. He missed out by 23 milliseconds on Verstappen's time. Anyway, Norris not improving. Sainz not improving. No one is improving. Absolutely no one. Alonso improves to P5. Norris doesn't improve. He stays P3. Oscar Piastri isn't improving. He's going to stay P6. And the only other bloke that's improving is George Russell. And he's shit. Well, hang on. Hamilton is improving, but he's way off it as well. I doubt he's even going to gain any positions. He is shit. Hamilton round the final corners, round turn 18. I doubt he's even going to improve position. He's probably going to go above Piastri and take P6. No, Hamilton doesn't improve. What the fuck is happening? No one can improve. Russell across the line. Russell stays P9. And there it is. Qualifying is done. That has got to be one of my favourite sessions I've ever watched. Why? Because Perez is actually close to Verstappen. Perez goes P2. Your final finishing order here at Suzuka at quali. Max Verstappen P1 at 1 minute 28.197. Sergio Perez P2 with a 1 minute 28.263. Only 66 milliseconds between them. Lando Norris in P3 with a 1 minute 28.489, 3 tenths back from Verstappen. Sainz P4, Alonso P5, Piastri P6, Hamilton P7, Leclerc P8, Russell P9, and Tsunoda P10. Looking at my predictions, well, I got Verstappen right. Norris P2, he got P4. So Norris and hang on, Verstappen on the radio. Verstappen giving Perez a bit of credit. Nice one, boys. Good shit. We love that for the Red Bull boys. Anyway, moving on to my predictions. So I got Perez and Norris the wrong way round. I said Norris P2, Perez P3. It's actually Perez P2, Norris P3. I said Sainz P4. I put him in P8. That's a bit wrong. Alonso P5. I put in P4. Piastri P6, I put in P6, so I got that one right. Hamilton P7, I got that right. Leclerc P8, I put Sainz there, so that's a bit wrong. And then I got Russell and Tsunoda right. So out of 10 cars, I got 1 right. 2, 3. I got half the grid right. And if Norris and Perez switch places, I would have got 7 out of 10 right. I'm relatively pleased with that. And there we have it. That is qualifying here in Suzuka. Done. Cold. Cold, 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 cold. Right. That's going to be all from me. I'm ridiculously tired. I need to head off. Slightly annoying that my streams across all platforms are massively flopping. In fact, throughout this entire weekend, I don't think I've had a single viewer, which is a bit depressing, but fuck it. It's all part of the grind. It might have something to do with the timing. Most of my viewers are American or English, and of course, for English people, it's 6 a.m. For Americans, it's like 2 a.m. So maybe that's why. I'm not too sure. But anyway, I'm not too bothered by it. I've sort of changed my mindset from, did I enjoy the stream? Did I enjoy doing this stream? Yes, I did. The race tomorrow is at 6 a.m. BST UK time. You can translate that to whatever time zone you're in. And I will see you then. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye. See ya.
Bye.